Welcome back, Warhammer 40k and Henry Cavill fans. Today on Raptor's Recon, we are going to do a quick update on the status of the Warhammer 40k live action series project. It's December, and if you remember what I said in a previous video, this is the month where Amazon MGM Studios and Games Workshop had to put up or shut up on this project. Well, we finally have an answer. But before we begin, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for more of this channel's content. Our reference today is the December 10th article by Deadline. It reads exactly 2 years after Amazon MGM Studios acquired global rights to the Warhammer 40k game from Games Workshop for Henry Cavill to star in and executive produce a cinematic universe. There has been movement on the project. The first piece of the potential franchise, a TV series, is now officially in development at the studio. So they're giving it the green light. According to sources, a mini room was assembled to hone in on creative direction for the Warhammer universe. Based on the material produced by the writers, a decision was made to proceed with the development of a TV series as the first project, sources said. No showrunner has been locked in yet, with the deal being, like they say, hammered out. Well, it is good news that they are trying to hammer things out. If you remember, Henry Cavill had some problems with what was going on with Amazon MGM because they were basically directing changes to the lore. Trying to bring the Warhammer 40k into a modern audience kind of thing. And you know what that means. That's code word for trying to bring in some woke stuff to that. You know, whether you like that or not, there are ways to do it. There are good ways. He's proposed some good solutions. Hopefully that's what they're discussing. So it sounds like they've come to an agreement and they're going to greenlight this and press forward. So let's see what the rest of this article has to say. The timing is not a coincidence. In its annual financial report filed in July, Games Workshop noted that the company and Amazon had until December 2024 to mutually agree on creative guidelines for the films and television series to be developed by Amazon for the streamer to retain the rights, originally acquired in December of 2022, and extended for another 12 months a year later. Cavill teased the new phase of the Warhammer 40k screen adaptation, which has been a passion project for him on Instagram. My incredible team and I, alongside the brilliant minds at Games Workshop, have been working away in concept rooms, breaking down approaches to the enormity and magnificence of the Warhammer world, he wrote. Together, we've been sifting through the plethora of incredible characters and poring over old tomes and texts. Our combined efforts have led us to a fantastic place to start our universe, which has been agreed upon by those up on high at both Amazon and Games Workshop. So that is huge because now Henry Cavill is saying we are all in agreement, and he's posted that out for all to see. So where we've always had these rumblings and there's this back and forth, and you know, I know he was holding the line on trying to stay true to the canon and to the lore. It sounds like finally they've come up with a solution. So that's great news. The article continues. Warhammer 40k is set in the far future where humanity stands at the edge of what might be its brightest future or its darkest age. The threats to humankind's empire are many. Traitors driven by the fires of ambition, alien empires sworn to reclaim the stars, and the corruption of reality by malevolent gods. Vertigo Entertainment's Roy Lee and Natalie Viscuso partnered with Cavill to secure the Warhammer 40k IP before taking it to Amazon. Vertigo executive produces with Cavill and Games Workshop Andy Smiley and Max Brotrel alongside Amazon MGM Studios. Later on, the article actually shows the Instagram post from Henry Cavill, and I'll just kind of put some tidbits here that they don't talk about. And it's basically he opens up and he says, to celebrate some Warhammer news, I decided to make a pilgrimage to the very first place I bought Warhammer models over 30 years ago, the little shop on my home island of Jersey. So I know for a lot of Warhammer model enthusiasts and gaming enthusiasts, I'm sure you probably have fond memories of where you first purchased your Warhammer models. It just kind of is a testament to how much of a true fan that Henry Cavill is. He's a gamer. He understands Warhammer. So that's kind of where I have a little, you know, obviously I have a little bit of trepidation when it comes to Amazon, but with Henry Cavill at the helm, it gives me a peace. And then towards the end of what he was talking about with the announcement, he says that the starting place of basically this series shall, for now, remain a secret. Watch this space though for more to come. So he's planning on putting out some information on Instagram. So this channel we'll be watching. We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep our ears open for any more news from Henry Cavill. Well, there you have it. Henry Cavill, Games Workshop, and Amazon MGM have finally come to an agreement. We know that Henry Cavill is a fan and he is a stickler for the lore, so that should give us a little bit of some warm fuzzies about where this is going. But the big thing is it's actually moving, because a lot of projects, they die in that concept phase, in this negotiation phase. It's green lit, so it's going to be moving forward. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for some live action Warhammer 40k? Where do you think this series is going to begin? What era? Where do you think it's going to focus on? What character would you like to see Henry Cavill portray? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on all things pop culture, entertainment, and everything in between.